So for problem 2, we have a 3 variable system of equations, right? And so these are all out of order. So first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to rearrange these. So I want to get all the variables on the left side. So I'm going to take the first equation and I'm going to move my 2y and my 3z over. So I'm going to have x. When I move the 2y over, it becomes plus 2y. Then I'm going to subtract my 3z over. And all I'm left with is 7. On this guy, I have a 2x that I'm going to move over. I do not have a y in this equation, so a good thing to do is just put 0y because we want to make sure we're accounting for every variable. The 3z is already on the left, that's positive, and so all I'm left with is 11. For the last equation, all the variables are on the correct side, but I just need to reorganize them, so it's x plus 2y plus 2z equals 12. So all of my coefficients, so this is a 1, this is a 1, right? I have a 2 here. I have a 2, a 0, a 2, a -3, a 3, and a 2. So these are going to be the values that I'm going to put in my matrix A. So matrix A is going to be a 3 by 3, and I can literally, now that I've rearranged them, just grab them in column form. So I have a 1, a 2, and a 1, a 2, a 0, and a 2, a -3, a 3, and a 2. So it's perfectly okay if an equation doesn't have one of the terms we want. We would just say its coefficient is 0 because it's not there. My variables are x, y, and z, and my constant matrix is 7, 11, and 12. So my solutions are going to have the same dimensions here. My solution is going to be a 3 by 1 matrix. So let's see how to do this in our calculator. So I'm going to go to second matrix, edit. I'm going to grab matrix A, and now it needs to be a 3 by 3 matrix. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and if you hit enter, it has you enter the rows across, right? We can see it's scrolling across in rows. So there's matrix A. Now I'm going to go to second matrix, edit, and grab matrix B. This is a 3 by 1. And so I'm going to get 7, 11, and 12. Now, the reason I have to quit here is if I don't quit before I grab the matrix, it's going to try to insert the matrix in the screen. So I have to quit back to the home screen, and now I can go into second matrix, grab matrix A, invert it, and now second matrix, grab matrix B. Now when I hit enter, we see 4, 3, and 1. So it says, well, what are the values of x, y, and z? So once again, the order here matches the order here. So we just read the matrix that x was 4, y was 3, and z is 1. So you can already see that if you did the algebra on this guy, it would be about 2 pages of algebra. It gets pretty gross when you're solving a 3 by 3 system. So we can see if we expand this to lots and lots of variables, once we reorganize the equations instead of the matrices, the calculator will solve for all of them in one go.